The root of success is in your mind. Let me tell you something nobody ever told you straight. The root of success is not in money, it's not in a degree, it's not in your family background. The root of success is in your mind. Listen to me, nothing truly changes until your head changes first. You can make more money today, move into a nicer house, land a new job. But if your mindset stays the same, it's only a matter of time before you end up right back where you started. You ever seen somebody win the lottery and then, a few years later, they're broker than before? The problem wasn't money. The problem was mindset. Failure doesn't begin with circumstances. Failure begins in the mind. Eduardo learned this when he used to think he was a victim of life. He'd say things like, "I can't. I'm not able. That's not for me." Those phrases were like seeds of defeat planted every single day. And guess what? What you plant, you harvest. He planted defeat. He harvested defeat. And that's what so many people are doing right now. You wake up in the morning and already say, "Today's gonna be hard." At work you think, "This job has no future anyway." When you look at the future, you say, "It's never gonna work for me." Those thoughts are seeds, and they grow into massive trees inside your head. Trees so big they block your vision of victory. But Eduardo made a choice. He ripped out those rotten roots and planted new ones. He started speaking different words to himself. "I am capable. I will win. My life is going to change." At first, it felt like a lie. It was like planting a seed in dry ground. He said it, but nothing happened. Still, he didn't quit. Day after day, he kept watering that new mindset with reading, with discipline, with action. And you know what? The seeds started to grow. That's when Eduardo realized, the mind is the first battlefield. It doesn't matter if the whole world says you can't. If your mind believes you can, you'll find a way. But if your mind doesn't believe, it doesn't matter how many doors open, you'll never walk through them. So let me ask you, what are you planting in your mind? Because if you plant fear, you harvest fear. If you plant doubt, you harvest doubt. If you plant excuses, you harvest failure. But if you plant courage, faith, discipline, and purpose, you harvest victory. Eduardo only started winning when he stopped planting limiting thoughts and started planting thoughts of victory. When he decided he wasn't going to think like a victim anymore, he was going to think like a champion, like the main character in his own story. And that's exactly the decision you need to make right now. Are you going to keep being a slave to a negative mindset? Or are you going to take control, rip out those old roots, and start planting thoughts that lead to success? Listen carefully. Destiny is not written by chance. Destiny is written by the way you think every single day. Each thought is a brick. And every day you're building something in your head. The question is, are you building a castle or a prison? Eduardo realized his mind was the map to his future. And when he drew a new map in his head, life started following the right direction. That's the difference. It's not luck, it's not coincidence, it's mindset. So if you really want to change your life, don't start with your bank account. Don't start with your job. Don't start with the people around you. Start with your head. Because the root of all success, or all failure, is right there.